I'm back. I'm sorry for leaving y'all for so long. Um, Look, I know I said I was supposed to come back that week after that week after my birthday week, but it took me longer to get back in the mood for this than I thought. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're back. I already recorded that week that I was supposed to return. I already got videos recorded for that, by the way. So when those drop, just know I recorded it when I was supposed to record it. I just didn't upload it when I was supposed to upload it. All right, cool. I needed this. I needed a video to explain that. This was the video, and I'm sorry. WrestleMania, the the biggest night for wrestling. This is my predictions. Like y'all care, but this is my predictions for WrestleMania 38, night 1 and 2. I know today April Fools, but no, none of these. I'm serious on these predictions. All of these is my actual predictions. So let's get to it. We'll start off with the Raw Women's Championship match. Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. I'm going Bianca. Tess. The story back at SummerSlam. I was gonna say racism occurred, but that's just a joke. It wasn't racism. Becky Lynch came back and beat Bianca Belair in 26 seconds. I was disgusted. And it took all this time for Bianca to finally come back into the title picture. And she is going to win her title back. Even though she was SmackDown. She is going to win the Raw Women's Championship. She's going to be champion again. I'm going to be happy. The Miz and Logan Paul. You heard me right. Logan Paul versus the Mysterios. Logan Paul going to be wrestling. Yeah. I think he's going to do all right. I'm sure there's going to be people like, why is he doing this? He's going to do all right. If I'm not mistaken, he's wrestled back in high school, amateur wrestling. And he's also a boxer. He has the athleticism to pull this off. So I'm not worried about that. The Mysterios win. There's no reason for Logan Paul to win. Unless he's going to be here longer, which he shouldn't. Alright. Seth Rollins versus TBA. We all think Cody Rhodes, because Cody Rhodes just got signed. You know, it will make sense. There are rumors that it could be Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon is going to be in Dallas that night. Please, Vince, don't do it. I heard Goldberg. Please, Vince, don't do it. But hopefully it's Cody Rhodes. And going off that, I'm going Cody Rhodes. Because it will make sense. You know, it's his first night. You know, yeah. So I'm going Cody Rhodes. It's going to be a banger, hopefully. Or a squash. I don't know how they're going to do it. All I know is Cody Rhodes is going to win. Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. Why did this go as long as it did? I don't know. Drew McIntyre needs to be back in the title picture by now because this isn't working. He's better than this. Drew McIntyre squashes. Let's move on with our day. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship. The Usos versus Rick Boogs and Shinsuke Nakamura. I think Usos win. Boogs and Nakamura, cool guys. Gonna be a nice match. I don't see a reason for the Usos to lose to them. Yeah. SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. I'm not excited for this match at all. I don't watch the weekly shows, but I keep up with everything. Even I wasn't excited for the idea of this match. And then the build for it just proves my point. Ronda wins. Charlotte Flair needs to lose that title. And to have Charlotte not be hated, let her not get another title for a good minute. Let her become somebody without that title. That's literally her main problem. Without that title, she's nobody. Make her somebody. So Ronda wins. Charlotte actually finds a new character. And what is presumed to be the main, because the SmackDown Women's Championship should be the main event, because that's Royal Rumble rules, but I don't think they're going to do that. The KO show, hosted by Kevin Owens, with guest appearance from Stone Cold Steve Austin. This guy, Kevin Owens, bro. Clap it up to Kevin Owens, building this feud by himself with no matches. Well, of course, the Seth Rollins match, but with just a microphone and antics, pristine. So there's not much to predict. It's a segment, but Stone Cold Steve Austin goes on top. WrestleMania moment. Yeah. All right, night 2. Okay, we saved that for last. I don't know why they doing it in that order. Okay. Night 2. We have Bobby Lashley versus Omos. I don't understand why this is a match neither, but it's here. Guess I got to talk about it. Omos, they've been trying to build him. Nobody liked. Nobody's really invested in Omos as a character right now. But they want to build him as an unstoppable monster. Bobby Lashley is believable. You know, he was injured. He should be WWE champion right now, but we ain't gonna talk about that. So who wins? It could go either way. I'm gonna just go with Bobby Lashley because that's who I want to win. I'm going Bobby Lashley. Raw Tag Team Championship is RK Bro versus Street Profits versus Alpha Academy. I heard the Street Profits is going heel. That's fire. Shut up, phone. I heard the Street Profits is going heel. That's fire. Alpha Academy, good work. RK Bro just won the tag team titles back, so I don't think they should lose it here. Everybody loves RK Bro. I know I love RK Bro. I'm sure you love RK Bro. Everybody loves RK Bro. They shouldn't lose here. People saying that they lose here and one turns on the other type beat. No. Everybody loves and are heavily invested in RK Bro. I thought they was going to do it for this WrestleMania. But now that we're here, they should save it for either SummerSlam or next WrestleMania. Just my opinion. They should save the breakup for either this SummerSlam or next WrestleMania. Those are the only two shows I can accept that happening. Accepting the breakup match happening. Because everybody's saying they break up tonight. No. They shouldn't break up at WrestleMania. They should fight at WrestleMania. In my opinion. That wouldn't make sense. It's too much into it. Everybody loves them too much for them to, for them to not fight at one of the two biggest stages in WWE. So, yeah. They win tonight and they continue their greatness. Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville. Anything goes match. Extreme Rules match. Just say, Extreme Rules. Just say Extreme Rules match. Why did y'all say that? That's weird. But Johnny Knoxville, Sami Zayn, been in each other's ear for like I don't even know how long, and they finally settled things here. Johnny Knoxville is probably gonna get his ass whooped. Because it's an anything goes match, he's probably going to be okay with taking a lot of those, hardcore bumps because, jackass. But I think the jackass crew going to come out, jump Sami Zayn, and Johnny Knoxville wins. That's my prediction. Sami Zayn gets jumped, and Knoxville gets the pin. That's all I'm going to say for that. Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory. Shout out Pat McAfee. Great guy. You're going to lose. There's no reason you should win this match. I'm sure you know there's no reason for you to win this match. Austin Theory is Vince McMahon's guy, his protege. Now that's what they... that felt good. That's what they building him up to be. Which, I feel like he should have a different character. If he get a different character, he'll be much more believable. But the character right now isn't really resonating with me. But I see the potential. And a new finisher. That finisher is weak as hell to me. But I see the potential. I do see the potential. Pat McAfee, great worker. He actually has wrestling experience. What was it, a War Games between Undisputed Era? I don't remember because I wasn't watching wrestling at the time, but I know Pat McAfee can go. So this should be a nice, fun match. Austin Theory gets the win, of course. Let's move on to the next one. The Women's Tag Team Championship. Queen Zelina and Carmella versus Naomi and Sasha Banks versus Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan versus Natalya and Shayna Baszler. I'm not spending no time on this. Naomi and Sasha Banks win. End of the deal. Edge versus AJ Styles. The dream match. That everybody wanted. Me, I grew up with both of these things. When I was watching wrestling growing up, I was into TNA. AJ Styles is my GOAT. Edge, GOAT. So it's like, see these two finally had that match. And I'm liking Edge's new character. It's cool. I like the new theme song too. I don't really know what this... Because it could go many ways. I feel like this feud is more than likely going to go beyond. WrestleMania is going to go past WrestleMania. It's not just going to end on this night. If that's the case, Edge wins. If this feud goes past WrestleMania, then Edge wins. If it doesn't, AJ Styles win. My prediction, AJ Styles. Locked. I got AJ Styles. AJ Styles needs to get back into that main event scene, and what bigger way to do that than to beat Edge? Yeah. So that's my prediction, AJ Styles. Let's get to it. And now, the most important match of the night. The match that I did not want to happen. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, title versus title. I did not want this to be title versus title, bro. At all. I didn't even want it to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Could have been a triple threat. Or make that the anything goes match. Or bro, make this exciting. But it's gonna be I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be good because Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. Of course it's gonna be good. At least I hope. Because I only watched one of like what their 5 matches they had together. Man. Now, I had this thought a while ago. I'm gonna give this is fantasy booking. This is not my prediction at all. But if it was to happen, I would cry. But in reality, Roman Reigns wins. Holds both titles. Greatness, right? That's the prediction. Remember, that's the prediction. Right here, what I'm about to say next is all fantasy. All create. This is not going to happen. Knock on wood, it doesn't happen. Let's rewind to night 1. Cody Rhodes beat Seth Rollins. Cody Rhodes celebrating. Camera goes to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is in a state of shock and desperation. It's a look in his eye that confuses. That confuses you. Like, what is he going? Like, what is he thinking? What is he going to do next? He doesn't even know what he's going to do next. Or he's shocked at what he's going to do next. Main event night 2. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar having an all-out brawl. Both men battered, bloodied, and bruised. Roman Reigns right there, one spear away from the win. Ref bump. Oh no. What's gonna happen next? The Usos come out. Brock Lesnar's handled them, but Roman Reigns gets the spear off. But before he goes for the pin, out comes Seth Rollins, because he did not forget what happened. What was it? Elimination Chamber or Royal Rumble? He didn't forget what happened at Royal Rumble. He beats down Roman Reigns with a chair, curb stomps him onto the chair, and pulls Brock Lesnar onto Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins screwed Roman Reigns. Again, knock on wood, that doesn't happen. Roman Reigns will win. But that's a thought that came across my head, and I'm like, that is so disgustingly good. It's like, it's good, but at the same time, it's terrible. Like, if that happened, everybody would be shocked and disgusted at Vince McMahon's guts. I'm disgusted at myself for the thought. But that is such good writing, low-key. Such good storytelling, for real. But, don't let that happen. Please just do the right thing. Yeah, my prediction, Roman Reigns becomes the unified champion. And that's the video. A damn near 20-minute prediction video is crazy. But yeah, I have to explain everything. If you enjoy it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K22 content or UFC content. Excuse me. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out.